Alright, let's talk about something that's probably frustrating the heck out of Frederick County drivers. WTOP's 103.9 FM disappearing. Wait, before you panic, no, the station isn't gone. But this shift tells us way more about the future of radio than you'd think. Stick with me, because this isn't just about one frequency swap. It's about how we consume media in 2026, and why old-school radio is fighting to stay relevant. So here's the deal. If you're cruising around Frederick with your analog radio tuned to 103.9, you're now hearing K-Love's Christian pop instead of traffic updates. But here's what fascinates me. WTOP's solution, HD radio. Yeah, that tech that's been quietly taking over dashboards for years. They are pushing listeners to HD2, a digital subchannel. And honestly, this feels like a test case for whether radio can survive the streaming era. Let's unpack HD radio for a second. Most people don't even realize their cars have it. There's that little HD logo buried in your infotainment menu, right? But here's the thing, this isn't just a shiny new toy gimmick. HD radio represents a massive shift. Stations can now broadcast multiple channels on one frequency, like how Spotify has playlists. WTOP's HD2 is their 24/7 news feed, while HD3 plays whatever the gamut is pushing. But wait, if radio can do this, why are stations still clinging to analog? That's the paradox, isn't it? Personally, I think this highlights a generational divide. Boomers might grumble about having to download an app or figuring out HD settings, but Gen Z's already streaming podcasts. Check this, WTOP's app works with CarPlay, Alexa, YouTube, basically every platform except the dashboard screen itself. Isn't that wild? They're meeting listeners where they are, except in the one place where you'd expect radio to dominate, the car stereo. That feels like a missed opportunity. Now let's geek out about the tech for a moment. Dave Kalesser from Hubbard Broadcasting says HD presets can be saved making reception easy. But here's my take. If you have to Google how to turn on HD radio in my 2015 Toyota, we've already lost half the audience. This isn't user-friendly yet. It's like early smartphones asking grandmas to code. And yet, this is the future. HD radio's audio quality blows analog out of the water. It's like switching from AM to FM all over again. But will convenience win over quality? That's the billion-dollar question. What's really interesting is how Hubbard's playing the long game. Owning WTOP since 2011, they're doubling down on digital while keeping traditional frequencies alive. Shout out to 103.5 and 107.7. It's a hybrid model, sort of like Netflix funding both streaming and DVD rentals in the 2010s. But how long can they sustain this? Eventually, spectrum space becomes too valuable. K-Love paying to lease 103.9 suggests advertisers see more value in Christian pop than news. That's a commentary on our culture right there. If you step back, this isn't just about Frederick County. It's a microcosm of media fragmentation. Radio's fighting against podcasts, streaming services, and TikTok news bites. They're ace in the hole? Immediacy. When you need traffic updates now, HD radio's lower latency than streaming might save them. But here's my hot take. The real winner here is the WTOP app. It's the Swiss Army knife of commuting, Alexa integration, CarPlay, even a web player. They're not a radio station anymore. They're a mobility platform. So what's next? I'll bet we see more frequency swaps like this. Stations will sunset analog signals the way TV stations ditched NTSC. But here's the closing thought that keeps me up. Will HD radio become the Blu-ray of broadcasting, superior tech, but irrelevant because streaming won? Or does this bridge the gap between old and new? Let me know what you think. If you're in Frederick, are you switching to HD2? Or just opening the WTOP app like I do? Either way, this little frequency fight might be the most telling media story of the year.